Good morning, Vault Dwellers. How's everybody doing? Once again, I am messing with this stream because it never seems to want to work right anywhere else. No problem on YouTube. Alright, anyways, so let's get to this. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, we're going to be going over Season 16 and how does it work. Okay, so a lot of people are having a hard time understanding exactly how the season pages work. And they're actually quite simple once it's explained. It's actually pretty simple. I'm going to start this game up and we'll jump right into this. But good morning, everybody. Glad to see everybody joining. Just going to get rid of this. But we're going to go over Season 16, the pages. We're going to see how that works. And then let's go over a few other things. There's a weapon in here I want to go over. The new flamer. I'm about to unlock it. I haven't worked too much on here. Like I said yesterday in my last stream, I was very busy. It was a busy day. It was my mother's birthday yesterday. Had a lot going on. So I didn't get to dive too much into this. But I did make it pretty far. Ish. Alright, so season pages now. Okay, so how they're working is if you actually look at the bottom, it says reach rank 22 to unlock this page. So every rank is what it seems like it's jumping by 7. So the first page unlocks at 0, of course. And make sure claim the 5% score boost on the first page, guys. It's free. And if you pay attention more, in each page there's something free. Like second page was a ship wheel. I've already claimed it. But so far it's 7, 14, 21, or well 22, and it seems to be jumping by 7 to 8s. I don't know if it's actually like specifically in order, but this is what I've gotten so far. So reached rank 22. I'm at 16 right now, and I'll unlock this page, and then I'll claim the cremator. Now that cremator, I'm hearing that it's actually really good, and I have yet to have a chance to actually claim it yet because I have not jumped into the game too hard. But that cremator is supposed to be pretty nice. Now another thing, I don't know if you guys will watch my videos, but they added more camp slots as well. So if you guys want to build, you can add additional slots out of the Atom Shop. Now they're on sale. Oops. Keep passing it. They're on sale right now, and it's only for this week only. So grab them slots while you can. Now another thing is I've went over is in my videos I have also uploaded a video on the new Thunderstorm weather station. If you guys would like to see a video on that, that has been uploaded. It is actually really good. It's actually on my it's on my console, so I can't really get to it. I'm going to turn this down. Seems like the volume on this just... Anyways. So like I said, we'll jump back into it just in case anybody missed it. The seasons now, how they're working, is when you reach your rank, like reach rank 22, you unlock your pages and you buy what you want. Now every rank, you're going to get some tickets. So every time you rank up, you get, I believe it was 20 or 25 tickets. And then you can go from there. And every page has a free item, if you've noticed. This one has Ultracite Scrap Supply Crate times 3. So make sure you guys are claiming that. And like I said previously, make sure the first thing you do is grab that score booster and give you a little bit more help getting through this. Now at the end, once you pass 100 and you reach Rake 150. You can claim some pretty good stuff too. So I don't know after this page what's going to go. I believe that's probably where it's going to end. I'm not even sure on the repeaters yet, or how they're actually doing the tickets after that. And I've yet to get the full amount of how many tickets it's going to be to finish this. Because, I mean, if you're looking at the end, some of these are 130, 140, 200. So that's quite a bit of tickets. Now, out of 100 ranks, if you're only getting, 25, you do the math on that. So, it's what, 2,500 tickets? So, yeah. I don't know. So, I guess we'll just have to go through it and see how it plays out. But, alright, so that's it for the season on that. If you guys are getting that now, the camp weather control, like I said, I haven't bought it on this guy. That's unfortunate. It is actually different than the normal thunderstorms that you have, believe it or not. Let me see if I can actually probably show you guys a video if you just bear with me. Weather module.
Scorched so the barrels don't get you. Bad squid.
I figured that one out. I'm not sure if that was playing the sound or not. But let me get that moved. I don't know, guys. I mean, it seems like this update's been pretty good to us. We've gotten more camp slots, which is very nice, because and I think it's only 4 more is what I was reading into it. The article, I mean, they're pretty, Deza snuck it in there. Wasn't any other time this thing clicks off. Let's see. But look in here. See if I can zoom this in. There we go. So calling all builders, we've added additional camp slots to the shop for a total of 8 possible slots you can purchase. If you want to try out building multiple camp slots, that's 1 to 3 are on sale for this week only, so get them while you can. Now, 8 possible purchases, and then you get 2 for free. So that is a total of 10 camp slots you can have. So no more destroying camps right now, but they are 700, either 700 or 750 atoms. So you kind of might want to jump on that right now, because if not, they're going to go back up to 1,000 atoms, and that's $10. Anyways, I'm going to delete that photo, and we're going to get to playing. I'm done playing around on this. I'm going to look more into how to bring that video on board so you guys can actually hear that stuff. I'm not sure if it's playing or not. I'm still learning this stream stuff. It's interesting. I wonder, I'm going to try it one more time. So Let's see if we bring it in here.
Scorched and barrels don't get you.
So you notice
Man's will.
it's actually
You think with all the monsters running around, these humans would get along better. Everyone sees the benefit of trade.
the thunderstorm is actually a lot stronger than the actual weather. Animals actually like this stuff. I showed you those already. Now this has a way of setting these up as a presentation, but I didn't plan on doing that. Sorry. I'm not that big of a professional like some of the big YouTubers, but we're learning. Now let's kill something. I want to go shoot something. Sounds horrible, but whatever. Let's go do our squatter. Alright, let's see. I know I got a lot of... Oh man, it went back. Alright. I was playing, but very loud. Oh, yeah, it probably did jump in pretty loud. Yeah, I don't know how you control all that. Like I said, I'm still learning. Anyways, what's up, Eric? Should I say USMC Grunt? Yo, man. And then, see, I don't know if anybody else has commented on here. I kind of accidentally scrolled past and wiped my comments. But, if anybody said hello, hello. Now, remember also, at the start of a new season, y'all need to make sure that you get buffed up before you go and do everything. Try to get the most you can out of all your killing and all that stuff. You see, I have only a leader going. Oh boy. Rude. So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but a Scorch Beast and a Scorch Beast Queen, when they land, their defense... Oops, I shot. Their defense, their defensive, goes down. So like their armor rating goes down, everything. So they're more vulnerable when a Scorch Beast or a Scorch Beast Queen lands. Really? Right as I stemmed. I don't know why. I need to see something. I keep going to This is very obnoxious. I don't use stim packs. So for me to stim, and if you notice I keep pulling up my favorite wheel, it's because I keep going for my quantums. That are supposed to be right there. Now this is supposed to be my railway. I don't know what happened. There, it's just easier if I just... Yeah. Alright, that's better. It's locking up. There we go. It should be much better. Kinda sucks also when you ain't got somebody on your team either. And you're running with all negative mutations instead of all positive mutations.
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
Dude is weak. I've also noticed since the update that there's been more thunderstorms and rainstorms since you get rested since the update. So I don't know if that has something to do with the module. Also, another thing, guys, is if you went to your camp and built and you've noticed, like, hey, why am I so close to budget or over budget, and why am I deleting things and I still can't play something? Well, that's because there's a glitch in the budget right now, and the developers are looking into it. Currently on Discord, they mentioned it, and they said, like I just said, they're looking into it, and they'll let us know what they're going to do with it eventually. Who knows? It probably be in a hot fix or something, I'd imagine. It happens quite often on this game. It's just a lot of times it's not brought up that the budget's messed up, but yeah, they don't know. And I know what it is. It's just, you know, we all know. It's because they added the extra camp slots, and when they've added the extra camp slots, they made a mistake and messed up the budget. So, don't go deleting nothing in your camp if you're trying to play something. I mean, I would wait, personally, until they fix it. But that's user's preference. Now another thing is if this audio is trumping my voice, let me know in the comments and I can turn it down. But
excuse me, but if you haven't
anyways,
noticed,
so they're doing this.
mules are being attacked.
I'm gonna check out the seasons a little bit while this is running to the end. Or I'm gonna check out this season. I haven't really got to look at it. There's a few things in here I caught my eye while I was glancing through it. The glass floating lights, I've placed them on my main, and they're pretty nice. Oh, and the Tiki music box. That plays Graham's Meat Cook, that Tiki music, so that's actually kind of cool. And it seems like it stays constant. It's not one of them ones that you have to run up and hit, but like I said, I have not messed with it. Now the cremator, like I was saying earlier, I heard that is a very good flamer right now. But, like I said, I have not yet to unlock it, because I have to reach rank 22 to unlock this page, and I'm only on rank 16. But that can change real easy for me. I can go hamski in a day, and we can get that unlocked, and that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna try to unlock that for you guys today. I'm gonna try to grind it out, and then that way we can do a little tutorial on it. I know there's also modules for it. I don't think it's on that page. Or not modules, but I should say mods. There's the paints. Let's see, where's that mod at? Right there. There's the slow burner mod. So, and that's on the different, yeah, so that's page 8 out of 13. So it's up there. It's going to be a little grind. There's the heavy mod. We also have mystery magazine packages now. So you get 3 mystery magazines. I guess if you have challenges, that could help on your challenges. Make sure I'm not gonna get snuck up on an angler.
Jolly good Joe. We've got just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty of room in the
This
tub.
deserves a
Let's see
reward.
how much more we can collect.
Send out the awards.
Is there any reason why you're not protecting the stills?
He just wants to sit there. Whatever.
Well,
You guys also notice, apparently the Robo Brain, the bomb attack that it had, the bomb cloud, whatever it was, apparently that was really OP, and I didn't know. I just figured it was the electrical Tesla that was killing me. But apparently it was the bomb explosion attack. It was like really messed up and turned up, and they had to turn it down in this last, well, tweak it, you know, in this last update. I didn't see a mention of that game board cap exploit glitch, mechanical issue, whatever. You know, I get corrected on whatever I call it on my pages. There's always that one person that likes to write and correct you, you know. So whatever you guys prefer to call that cap glitch, where you could go and play that game, the dice table. I have not seen anything on that being patched. So that's another thing I need to check into today. I need to get on my Discords and follow up on a few things. Now, apparently another thing is, I'm going to throw this out there, is there is a ghost camp glitch. Now, apparently you can ghost your camp, basically making it there, but it's not there. And when you do that, you can stack collectrons. So if you're one of them people and you want a bunch of collectrons at your camp, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna look into this myself, because come Christmas time, a bunch of collectrons at a camp, oh man, you can imagine all the gifts you can have. Well, I know all the gifts you can have because I've seen them personally at camps. I mean, there's people collecting, you know, 300 to 500 an hour easy on them gifts, and yeah, it could ruin the game for you, but it's, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna check into that, and when I find out more about that, I'll do a video on it, or I'll show you guys live on how to do it. I really don't care. It is what it is. If Todd and them wants to see this and they want to come after me, Bethesda, and you guys want to ban my gamer tag, go right ahead. I don't give a crap anymore. I'll start over again. But I'll show y'all, and I'll keep showing, just like when there's a dupe out. I will show you guys how to dupe, and I will give you guys stuff for free, because I don't care. My buddy Eric can tell you that personally. How am I liking this new season? Well, so far, so good. Like I've been ranting all morning. We got more camp slots. So you can have a total of 10 camps now. You can buy 8 from the Atom Shop, 2 given to you. I do like the new pages. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was really skeptical about it. I was like, okay, no more scoreboard, season pages. This is gonna be, very interesting. Probably gonna be, a headache. But actually, I like it. It gives you something different to grind for in a way. There's a lot of positives, like the little splash screen that pops up with the little music to claim your scoreboard reward is a lot lighter now since it doesn't have that little and that got really annoying because when they first introduced scoreboards and seasons, they were glitched so bad that you would load into a server or you would just sit there and it would go through all the ranks 0 to 100 one by one very slowly. And it didn't matter if you left the server. It didn't matter if you shut your game down. It didn't matter if you restarted your Xbox. It kept doing it. So for me to hear that little tone and that little splash screen gone, I actually really enjoyed that yesterday. I noticed it off the rip, and I was very happy about it. Let's see what else that they've done to Season 16. Well, of course, they've added new quests, and if you guys have not yet do your side or main new quests, I recommend doing them because, they're really good. Plus, there's a lot of rewards. Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys real quick. Let me grab my phone and show you guys. I took a copy. I lost my phone. I took copies of the pages of rewards for you guys. And I will show you all here in a minute.
Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Send all these. Sorry, let me get where it's safe. I ain't gonna do it. I won't do it. Alright, let me see. Did I just send that to... No, I sent it right. Okay. Oh, buddy. Alright, so I'm gonna open this up. Alright, so I'm gonna bring it in here. We're gonna go through this a little bit. Any downsizes because it decided to put it in there full blown. Alright, this is good for now. Alright, so here's a list of all the rewards for Atlantic City Part 2. If you guys notice, it's so hard to adjust this. I hate this thing. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's much better. Alright, I'm done moving it so you guys can actually zoom in on it. If you notice, we got a lot of civil engineers that diluted the reward list again. So there's a lot of them that you're going to have to grind out from the expedition. And there's going to be some that you're going to grind out for the new quest. So when you do the quests, I've noticed they drop each piece of armor plan. So that's how you're going to start building the armor. Like you see right there, quest rewards, civil engineer armor helmet, civil engineer left leg, right arm, torso, blah, 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 blah. Then you got the Jersey Devil plushie. I can't read that, it's so far away. The outfit, I think it's Socialite. The Saltwater Taffy outfit. So, I mean, it's just a lot of outfits. And then the Suspicious trunk. Now the suspicious trunk, you actually get to see that. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't mind that one. You actually use it in one of the quests. Now let's see. I have another one of these, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. And then let's bring this one in. So here's another one, guys. I know these aren't the best, and I apologize. Apparently it doesn't fit to the screen automatically, so whatever. So here's a bunch of more of the rewards. It's probably best if I just keep this zoomed in so you guys can go through. But I'm gonna put these on my page. They'll be on my YouTube, you guys. You can go back and actually look at them a lot better. But these are the pictures of the rewards and more of the plans and blah 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 and all that, you know. So just a little preview, I guess you can say. I have another one, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. Like I said, when I can figure out how to make this where it presents better on the screen, I'll do that. Oh look, just in time for my camp to be attacked. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and start heading down, checking out these quests. Or, yeah, I guess. Shut that down. We don't want to talk to Ward today. Me and Ward, we've had a feud for years. I love making my videos on him. I think you guys caught that. So, opportunities are knocking. It's already started because I went up to the Rose Room yesterday. But you can either go straight to the Rose Room. You can come here, read this sign. I say go straight to Rose Room. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not paying attention to the comments. This is good. Yeah, I didn't know about the camp slots either. I didn't really, like I said, yesterday was a busy day. It was my mom's birthday. It was a bunch of other stuff, and then I didn't get much sleep on top of all that, so it was really tiring. But I even overlooked it myself when I read the patch notes when I was waiting for the update. And I didn't even catch my eye, because I would have got excited about that, because I have 5 camps alone on my main gamer tag, I guess you can say it, my main character on Xbox. And man, that's heaven, because honestly I've been debating on deleting a camp, and I really didn't want to delete another camp because, well, you know, I put a lot of hard work into them. Alright, so this is the brother, which is the bartender.
I apologize on behalf of my mother. We'll have enough trouble getting people in here without her immediately scaring them away. To be honest, this is more turnout than I expected. Which is welcome, of course. I mean, I just hope the rest of them are friendly. Anything to drink? That would be a beer. Because stock was on me, just behind the other 100 things on my to-do list that nobody else is doing. Sorry, it's not your job to hear me complain. It's your job to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the music. So, what can I help you with? Yeah, I really could. My mom thought we weren't going to have any trouble tonight, but the crowd I've seen so far, I have my doubts. Big ones. If you feel inclined, could you keep an eye out? Maybe, if it's necessary, handle a fight? But keep a low profile about it so Mom doesn't freak out. I'd really appreciate it. of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. Head's just all over the place lately. This is what I can spare. Go ahead and join the audience. If nothing happens, then, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. I hope that's the case, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And thank you. I do really appreciate the help. Use my time wisely, please.
Chiming in here real quick before I go any further. This lad right here, he's a good lad. I'll tell you that. He is really a good guy. So we're gonna take a seat. And we're gonna watch the show.
Hello, folks. Rowdy looking bunch out there. Well, as I say, there's no better cure for a long day than some snazzy tunes. Sit back and enjoy.
I can't listen to this baloney no more. Let's light this place up.
God damn it!
Everyone duck!
Did you see me give the goddamn signal?
Someone's there.
Been a while.
Looks like hide and seek over.
Still got it.
In God's name is happening?
So this is why I never sit down.
Simple instructions. How hard is it to follow simple instructions?
Enzo, why is my audience dead?
Why don't you ask this guy before he croaks?
There's a sister.
Cold.
She's withdrawing.
I mean, really? What does on my signal mean to you? Does it mean whenever the hell you want? Didn't turn out well for them. What about me, huh? Condemned to death by the stupidity of others. It was simple. Wait for all the Russos to be in the room together. Shoot on my signal. Couldn't follow either one. Almost makes me happy to be put out of my freaking misery. Wouldn't you like to know?
Whoever it was, they're wasting their time sending you all this way.
Hey, I told them the same thing, lady. Starting to think they wanted to get rid of me, too.
Vincenzo, what did you do?
What? Really? You of all people are gonna point your finger at me?
Guess every one of you nutsos has a reason to be afraid of payback from Atlantic City. Sleep tight, Russos. I may not be the last to come for you.
Just nonsense is all it is. We can't let them scare us.
You don't know who they are to begin with.
Sorry, guys.
Like you're above all this.
Thought I muted a mic.
For all we know, someone at City
Sinuses
Hall
are
has it out
bothering
for
me.
you.
I can't even begin to tell you how little you know about me and City... Shit, Abby,
Man,
are you okay?
going through a lot of these reports. There's a lot of bugs right now in the PTS, guys. Or not in the PTS, but on PC. A lot on PC right now.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up?
Apparently some of the mystery boxes aren't showing up. That's another
Get away
thing.
from me. They know. I thought I covered my tracks. They're gonna come back. They're gonna...
What are you talking about?
She's got the shakes. Could be she's danced with the devil. You're my own mom. Don't talk to me like...
Crap. I think you're right.
Those who fancy themselves part of the Atlantic City high life have access to a special intoxicant. They drink the devil's blood. I should have paid more attention. Must be the stress of the move got to her.
You say that now? All of this was your idea. We're so busy dealing with your problems, there's no room for anyone else.
Is that really how you feel, Vincenzo?
Yes, it is 100% absolutely how I feel.
After everything I've done for us, everything I've sacrificed. Unbelievable.
Crap. I think I went too far.
Chiming in here. This is unrelated to the quest right now that's going on. But if any of you guys use the Nuka launcher, apparently the bug for the semi-automatic weapons has returned. I guess it's just for the Nuka launcher. You left click to fire, quickly right click to zoom, left click rapidly again, and a new projectile is fired. Much faster than the weapon intended with the fire rate. So if you use the Nuka launcher, there you go. There's that one for you. I guess that's a bug right now. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna get back talking to these guys.
Sorry about all this. I was right to expect trouble, just not this much of it.
Get away.
I really appreciate that. Just, please go talk to my mother for me. It was a bad time to set her off. Right now, we just need to figure out how to help Abby. Thank you. I know you'll have better luck than I would.
It's so cold. Opening night is a failure. I offer drinks, games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen, and what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son! Just ridiculous! Nothing makes sense anymore! Welcome to my life. Nothing has gone right since the bombs, and that's a damn long time to make the show go on. Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success. Is that so much to ask for? Ah, fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway. You think I'm not concerned? Let me ask you something.
I don't think she is.
Read a comic, listen to the radio. It's the apocalypse.
Burn
Maybe
one.
you go out and blow some heads off. Whatever it is, it's a distraction. A tool to stay sane under pressure. So don't you dare judge me for keeping my head above water. Much better to complain than to have an emotional breakdown.
Okay, selfish. She's a selfish woman. She cares about herself.
Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told.
Alright, Antonio. So Antonio apparently has gone crazy. He's a mobster, and he's come back apparently because he's lost his mind.
They're gonna come for me.
NPC is getting up. NPC is getting up. Can we...
Well,
There we go.
pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities?
Now, if you notice when I talked to him, he was standing up straight, but then he arched. Like he's purposely making himself look like he's hunched over and withering. I guess is the way to say it.
Blood of the devil? Now, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. My daughter. Oh, yeah. She's a great kid. Fast learner. Resilient. And stubborn. What, does she need something? Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television? My daughter. Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. Yeah. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody? Going already? But you just said hello.
It's so cold.
You're back. Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular chems.
A doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood.
Correct. And the only way to get to Atlantic City in a timely fashion is a vertibird.
They're gonna come for me.
Say, you don't happen to be on good terms with the refuge, do you? That's a boon we really need right now. I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of Devil's Blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now. If newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. It's an exclusive chem, typically only accessible to high society and to the people that source it, the mob. You'll have to find one of them. See what you can negotiate. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you to. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
You see that handmade I just got? Quad bash reload. That's a slap in the face for our quest reward.
They're gonna come for me.
Civil engineer armor helmet. And that outfit.
Any songwriters around here? I may be doomed to search my own feelings for inspiration.
Right. So, Atlantic City. Now this is easy, guys. To go to Atlantic City now, hit X or whatever your controls are. Go to Atlantic City, and then now you can just choose where you want to go. It should actually.
It's so cold.
Let's see.
What is that glowing concoction?
It's gonna make me go.
Nukashan? I won't be caught dead serving that radioactive slop.
Almost got me. It should show your quest markers on that little map. Now I'm gonna go and start this up. See what it looks like. this one. God, hold on. Why is that cranked up? No, that's got to be much better.
Mrs. Russo,
All right, here we go.
the facilities are available to responders and refugees.
I am responding to a need to save an addict from the terrifying consequences of indulgence. I suppose your charity doesn't extend to dirty junkies. Is that it?
As it stands, I have no way to verify your story. Had you a prior relationship with us, or the victim was present for our medical staff to...
Prior relationship. So this is a refuge ruled by nepotism, is it?
I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the White Spring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman? Ah, wonderful.
I believe an apology is in order.
Apologies are ordered to those who deserve them. Nonetheless, it behooves the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum. We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The High is legendary, reserved for the upper crust of idiots who live in America's playground and still manage to get bored.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her.
In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
You guys see what kind of...
Baffles me how you're able to deal with that person.
Her, man.
Are they from the 17th century? Of course I didn't have to. We're all free people, aren't we? I take it upon myself to answer a pain in the ass with a full-body Charlie horse. At a minimum. Honestly, do you not stick up for yourself? Oh, please. I'm a performer. I learned from real-life stage experience. From sitting at home reading Shakespeare over and over like that Orlando character must have. It's embarrassing to listen to. Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting
Yeah,
you
happened to me last
bare
week.
your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Me. Peace.
Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you?
You guys remember this
What
lady?
a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work. And no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear.
Missing person. Oh boy, not another case of missing person. So, okay, so when I say, do you guys recognize this lady? Now, this lady was one of the random encounters in here that you came across, and they actually put her into this story, which is pretty cool. And that's why I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't want to say nothing before. I wanted to keep this till the update.
They're siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing tactics. What would you name a chem that's supposed to be the ultimate temptation? Would you call it innocent angel milk? Siphoning blood. Huh. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey Devil was real.
I do wish the responders would tidy up a bit. Would it hurt to respond to the need to dust the place?
You did?
Oh, brother. Don't encourage these delusions.
We're lucky to be alive. It had so much evil intent. I still feel its effects. Don't you? Loud tourists, low-tier entertainers, showgoers on their way home from the pier. The devil swoops down from the sky and swallows them whole.
The perfect cover story to disappear anyone inconvenient. That devil almost got me too! Oh, good thing I fled to the mountains!
Be careful if you go to Atlantic City. The Jersey Devil is...
Honestly, the presence
Long
of
ago,
custodial robots does
a
not
woman
excuse
known as
tracking
Mother
mud all
Leeds
over our
cursed her 13th child. When she gave birth to the child one stormy night in the Pine Barrens, it transformed into a winged devil and flew off into the night. It's been tormenting Jersey residents ever since. At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies. Do you think it's really safe here?
Alright, so... Now, you see it has the quest marker down there for the casino quarters. Seems like it's still bugged, but... Travel to the district.
Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh. We are in the Casino Quarter, which is owned and operated by the Mafia. Toward the coast, we have the Boardwalk, proving ground of the showman. And further inland is the city center, where the government continues to keep things half-functioning. Oh, smells like they need to hire another garbage man, however. Very funny. There's more chance to see a pirate ship
Was worth the
flying
shot.
over this
I don't know,
city
maybe.
than some kind of winged goat.
I thought maybe she would turn around.
The best bet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
Travel freely to selected locations. Carve your own path in the wasteland.
Don't shake hands with Sal, okay?
Now, I believe... went the wrong way. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even remember where I'm supposed to go in here. I thought we were supposed to go... oh shit. Hitting all the wrong buttons. I thought they sent us down to the flooded on this one. No, I'm just gonna go in there.
Let me tell you, payday's become a myth round here since they put the Gavone with the belts in charge. Couldn't stay away from... too easy.
So it's kind of annoying that it just says find this dude. Well, where the heck is Stanley? Because I have no idea. Last time I had a marker, and I swear I went to the flooded train yard. Okay. Here it is. Oh, see, you can't go that way. Need this XP. What are you talking about? Everything I have is wearing off. think it is in the casino. Yeah, that's right. I think this is the guy that's up in the high rollers area. Yeah, I see your comment now. He's in the casino. Yeah. I'm bad at looking into the comments. This guy.
Personal space mean anything to you? Tell you what, this whole neighborhood's my personal space.
All right, Fonzie.
This is the most happening place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little
Place
house?
in AC. Munis want to stay in their gross little
How's your
hovel.
luck?
Beyond me.
We haven't hit the jackpot yet.
Hey there.
The house always wins, eh? Well, not tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky chip.
Go to the pier and cut the show.
It's round here lately. You think
Oh,
there
are
wasn't
you
a
visiting
war?
too?
Beat it. I'm not your tour guide.
I swear. In the PTS, there was a bunch of caps on these tables and stuff. They had it more decorated.
Have you been
This
down
seems
to
a
see
lot
Mary?
different. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't ask me for directions. I'm not from around.
This place is a pocket of paradise. Closest we're gonna get after the war.
Can't talk to none of these people. This is empty now.
Dude, cop a taste of devil's blood.
It's all
Not rich or
civilians.
famous. Not yet,
You been
anyway.
eating that slop the munis are feeding you?
Just curious if you can
What's that look for? You trying to
Never
wrestle?
have a
yeah, speak.
Mine keeps asking, "Oh, Pa, can I whack someone like you?"
Still no luck.
Light-sized little mobster.
I should get out and clear my head. But one more time.
Look like Bill Gates'
You have
brother.
to try the cocktails at Quintino's.
The house always wins, eh?
The High Rollers Lounge has an exclusive entry policy. You're not on the list. I could double and triple check, and your name wouldn't magically... Let me tell you, payday... You mean to tell me that other guy wasn't Stan's chaperone? You better get in there quick. I think there's a game going already.
That was simple.
Royal flush again? You must have the angels on your side, my friend.
You mean you don't see it, Stan? He's playing you. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Oh, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know, what I love most about you, Stan, how much faith you put in your friends.
This is ludicrous.
I still got...
Oh, now what you gonna do that for? You really think he was playing me?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? Now you grab that cash and take care of your family. I'm headed out.
Here comes an interruption.
Sounds like that guy should be the boss.
You looking at something? Always a shame when you think someone's got your back and turns out they're just playing you. But hey, crazy things happen all the time. Just last week, someone was saying that special chips worth double, but they looked exactly the same. Now, what was the deal with that, huh?
Some of the munis need
At least
so
put
much
some
money.
gold flecks on them or something.
You gotta pay the electricity at cut or something?
Whoa there! Now, I can hook you up with all kinds of camps. But as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after camp? Well, absolutely. That I do, that I do. Stan's been given an important job here. managing this stuff. And I think you deserve a taste of the best our city has to offer. But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy. Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded. Cross the family, and you end up on our hit list. See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight. And those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again. Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zaid. Once you've got an opportunity, it's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show. Don't disappoint me. Capiche?
I caught Sal tampering with the slots again.
This is the high road.
All right.
Scram if you're not laying caps down.
You've got all the Vegas you need right here in AC, capiche? Don't need to be going nowhere else.
I should get out and clear my head.
I love your vacation.
One more time. How's your luck? I haven't hit the jackpot yet.
Looks like that dude out of the vault up there. What vault is that? Vault 79. The one that you can either kill or don't kill. I can't think of his name. Looks like he's doing alright. Looks like he's made his way down.
Can't believe that rat ran out on us.
We'll have to go this way.
Pa was a made man. And his pa...
Sorry for the confusion earlier.
What did the pa before that pa do?
It's like running around Watoga. Should be one more little Jersey demo. Alright, I'm done playing. I'm going. Gotta admit though, it's a lot nicer with their actual being civilians and,
Not the chainsaw.
you know, no overgrown. Oh, there's our birdie bird.
I gotta head home before dark. There's a few too many boogeymen around here.
Think the Moonies
Boogeyman.
have everything?
See something you like?
I'd like to put a bullet in your head.
Don't you just love the sea breeze? Hey, I could be a showman.
Alright,
I'm
you should
real
take their
good at
try.
wiggling my ears. I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show. Dangerous for me to make that joke out loud.
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained? Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations. That it is! Opening night for our shining young star. Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown. Trust me, they are worth the wait.
I think this is one of my favorite quests and probably a lot of other people's favorites. When they do it, if they haven't got to it yet. No colas.
Waiting around will be the death of me.
This one. Yay. Gonna be a clown.
Oh, I just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
A clown.
Dibbles, is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? We'll be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws. Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this. Not just a show, a masterpiece, an indelible memory. Go now, before our audience turns rabid. They must be starving.
We're all just minds in a soundless world.
I would love to have that at my camp. So it's kind of cool.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But why don't I let them show you what I mean?
My favorite place to go after work is the honky tonk. Okay, that one's. I wanted to buy a horse. I couldn't afford the clown payment. Okay. There we go. That's what I want.
Fun fact, nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their
Alright, we gotta pick everyone up now.
Please welcome this giggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy.
You know, I would love. was trying to throw it at that guy, I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to see what happens if I hit the audience.
Dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades!
Dude, bro. Thank you.
That looked like it hurt.
I want them pies, though. I want to throw them pies.
Let's give it up for our star clown!
You. What are you doing here? You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself. Help you? I have enough to worry about as it is. You weren't supposed to know about all this. There's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around here. I deserve to have it back. That stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts a damper on things. I was the best singer in Atlantic City. Everyone wanted me. Then the world ended. And everyone changed. That Charlotte bitch started feeding them adrenaline in place of talent. I can't compete with a chemical reaction. My only chance to stay relevant was to join them. I became a showman. I put my act on a dangerous high-rise. Let people get off thinking they might see me topple to my death. But I have too much to live for. I was on wires the whole time. I fell one day and the jig was up. After that, the showman wanted my head. I need a chance to redeem myself. These people, they used to love me. They just need to be reminded of that. I get rid of Zaid before the final act. Indispose him, mind you. I'm not a murderer. I go on in his place. Put on the show he was meant to. No safety protocols. I prove to the city that if it's truly what they want, I too can evolve. That I'm still worth something. You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house, but the crowd. They always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give. Then you understand why I have to do this. It's my only chance. I'm nothing without it. What other option do I have? People aren't interested in anything else. At least not here. I'd rather sell out than become completely irrelevant. Worthless. Unwanted. Nonsense. They were always complaining about me, calling me a diva. Vincenzo would tell me to get out of the way so he could do things properly. I'm nothing but a failure to them. They have no appreciation. Perhaps you're right. I've spent so much time blocking them out, focusing on myself. Of course they'd be angry at me. what makes it so hard. I never intended to let them down.
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh, Mother has to hear about this. She's gonna send the whole city after you.
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! Shit. I didn't expect them to raise the alarm so soon. Well, I don't have much time before every showman on the boardwalk is chasing after me with a machete. But before I go, the least I can do is help you help Abigail. So tell me what needs to be done. So, it's dirty business. Well, nothing new in this city. Now, the final act of this little show involves the star clown, you, throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that Zaid wears a protective vest underneath his costume. Puts a sour taste in my mouth, knowing exactly how that feels. But it's the showmen who are delusional, not Zaid and I for valuing our own lives. I'll leave the job to you. I need to scram before Charlotte's loyal human dogs sniff me out.
Man, I'll tell you. That lady is something else. She's so vile.
Just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
Really?
Oh, I love company.
A night of heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds of years, art has risked heart and soul, life and limb. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to neck. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me! This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume. The layers! Boo! Oh, it's over! Mother! It's over! Oh, fooled myself! They all see it. Oh, I've got to get out of here! Where can I hide?
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline!
I'll make this.
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourself for an unexpected encore! For this impersonating intruder cannot be allowed to leave unpunished. This is now an open-fire venue. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit, or grab your gun and join the fun!
Well, we've seen how that turned out. That wasn't my fault.
You been outside the city? Let me tell you, you don't want to be there. Apocalypse out there.
Outside the city, huh?
Floaters float. So, you're the hero type, huh? I've been known to save a few cats from trees.
Alright, how I can see why you think you're turning a bolt.
Hey, you couldn't pay me
Sunglasses,
to
it's
burn
dark. Turning. Yeah.
Oh, what an incredible show last night.
Keep
The
at it, buddy.
atmosphere
Nice saltwater Sam. I'll meet this individual soon.
Sal tampering with the slots again. That Griffin's gonna ruin our reputation around here.
Keep your nose clean, kid. What? There's a cold going around.
Oh. It's actually sharpening that.
I heard the news. Showman are gonna have his head. Probably would have been nicer to cut off a limb or two. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer. Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to steer? Even if we did have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you nothing about that. Of course not. I wouldn't tell you how useless it would be to go after that little girl. We'd have to have a big damn reason to send guys that far away. And that girl ain't it. See, I wouldn't tell you about any of that. And that's why they count on Stan. You understand why, now that I've spelled it out for you? The Russos are long gone. That is, if there ever was a Russo. I sure don't know any Russos. Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
Alright, leaving here is simple. Now, if we made it this far, just travel right out. You don't gotta run to the Vertibird and go talk to old girl. Man, learn a lot about these people. That lady. I don't know how she's made it this far in Apocalypse. I really don't. She definitely got hid behind a lot of other people because she's out there by herself like that. There ain't no way somebody would have put up with that attitude. Yeah, I was hoping they'd add more Brahmin in here too. Yeah. It's one Brahmin, just it's weird. Why Brahmin? Why couldn't it be something different? Dogs running around or something. That'd be cool. Bunch of barking dogs.
Tell me you have the dose.
Get away.
You're a lifesaver. All right, Abby. Down the hatch.
Good morning, Mom Hatton.
Ven? Mom? And... who are you again? Feels nice. Oh, right. Guess I'm in trouble again, huh?
This is just temporary. We need to find you a real solution. An antidote. You got into this, Abs. Do you know anything about getting off it?
Well, maybe Dad would have told me if he hadn't cut me out. But that's all water under the bridge, though. Everything's dandy now. We're in West Virginia. It's a new start. No more jobs, no more dad. Everything's good. It has to be.
Dad? Thing is, I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him? Hey. Thanks. You saved my sister's life.
Abigail? Are you, all right, dear?
Who, me?
All right.
You're really asking?
Right.
Of course, darling. We're going to get you out of this conundrum. If anyone knows how to slink out of a mess, it's your mother. Never mind that there's usually another one waiting. We'll tackle that when we get to it.
Yeah, we will. Won't we? Thanks, Mom.
See what you can get out of my father.
So far we got the helmet, the left arm, and the right arm. And a few outfits.
There has to be some way to help Abby.
We'll learn a few of these.
The Wayward. More like the Bedraggers. But I don't want their business anyway.
Hang in there, Abs.
Alright, speaking Antonio.
Oh, it's you. Who were you again?
I wonder what Pop knows.
Helping the family out. Oh, no, that's dangerous work. Hope you're being safe about it.
Oh, another broken nail. I'm not cut out for
Abby.
this manual labor.
My daughter. Isn't she great? Yeah, so smart. She can do anything. Abby. Darling. Such a strong child.
What is that godforsaken smell?
There has to be some way to help Abby.
To scrub the must out of this place. Ugh!
So what did Pop have to say? Anything comprehensible? Damn! Some father. No, it's not his fault. It's just... I wish he could be here for us right now. Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary. I agree. Ever since Abby mentioned Pop, I've been racking my brain, trying to remember anything he might have told me. I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character. He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it. Maybe the family is keeping stock there. Even an antidote if we're lucky.
Nursing cheap vodka in a shack amidst the hills of absolutely nowhere. Oh, how the stars have fallen.
That's right. It's a lead. It could come to nothing, but it's worth a shot. Better than twiddling our thumbs while Abby wastes away. All right, we'll need to borrow that vertibird of yours again. I'm coming with you this time. We'll fly into downtown, and and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors. She'll know where to go from there. Let's meet in Atlantic City and go from there.
Like I said, it's a twisted, messed up family, but he's like really the only real good one for the most part.
Don't tell anyone, but Freda beat me in arm wrestling. Give a man a gun and the rest of his life.
Okay, now that we're here, it's time to find Sloane. She used to patrol this area. Said if I ever needed help, to head this way, and she'd find me. Alright, let's see if she still knows my whistle.
So good he does that without even opening his mouth.
That wasn't what I expected.
I don't have my nuclear grenades. Screw.
Still got it. Didn't think I'd ever hear that whistle again, Vin. But it sounds as good as ever.
Thanks, Sloane. I bet you thought you were rid of my poor aim when I left the Munies.
You know I never wanted to be rid of you in the first place, but... yeah, I really did. Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours.
Let's see what Sloane has
What
to
brings
say.
you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Vin. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this? Helping Abby? What does Abby have to do with those lowlifes?
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from their precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please, I need your help.
Vin, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first, I've got my own problem to solve. I'm only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting Overgrown nearby. I'm still missing a lot of my people. I need to find them. But there's a lot of ground to cover.
Listen, you're our best bet for finding that warehouse. Let us help you. Together we can find your squad faster, and then you can repay the favor.
Really? Are you sure? Abby needs you.
Like I said, to help Abby, we need you. Plus, I can't just leave my old comrades to die.
If you insist, I won't turn you down. But I hope you aren't doing this out of some misguided sense of guilt. And what about you? You as good a Samaritan as Mr. Russo here? I like that attitude. All right. I saw some of my cadets head down the road.
I didn't lie. I am a pioneer scout.
Head over there and help out anyone you
Why
can
is she
find.
laughing at me?
Vin and I will
It's
take
not
our own path and help out the rest. Meet us up the road closer to City Hall when you're done. I have a hunch about where we can find that warehouse of yours. Good luck.
She looks like my character. Kate. It's weird. Help. The loss unis.
He never sleeps. But then again,
God, there was just somebody walking by you.
Thanks. I thought I was dead meat.
Bad place to go down. Eternal sleep.
I could have taken him.
Surprise, mother truckers.
you're a hero.
I know. Thank you. This don't go nowhere.
The city never sleeps. But then again,
We made it. Thanks, Vin. You held up pretty well after your hiatus.
It's nice to know I haven't lost my touch. Oh, that brought back some memories.
Missing the good old days?
Oh,
these two are
I don't
lovebirds.
miss the danger. But it does feel good to be a Muni again. Even as a fill-in. Right. We need to search for that warehouse. Abby's life depends on it.
Abby. Poor girl. I hope for her sake, whatever hunch you have pays off. You should check down this alley. We've seen family members hanging around a building down there. I don't want to fight, so we've never pressed them on why. Could be what you're looking for.
If they're guarding a building off their usual turf, it has to be something important. But how do we get in? Worth a shot. We'll hang back and keep watch from this direction. Good luck.
You're pulling my leg. There's no way.
Just be careful. We don't need a fight on our hands.
Good luck.
Now, I failed this the first time I did it. Goofing off, I guess. Talk your way in.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! You're gonna come over here and settle an argument for us. We was just about to take our lunch break, but I ain't leaving until we figure this out.
Tell us, Guy, it's real.
Somebody punched him in his nose.
See? What'd I tell you?
Unbelievable. You just walk into someone else's conversation and side with this instigator? There's no way the $2 bill ever existed. What would you even use it for? We don't have a two-cap, do we? There's no need.
That's right. This moron doesn't think it exists.
And this moron thinks it does. Proof. I need physical proof. What in the... Let me see that. Well, I'll be damned. Is this some kind of trick? No. It is real.
I told you so. Now, let's get some grub. I'm starving.
Hey, you didn't forget to bring the spare key with you, right?
I did that same thing last time and it said I failed. beer.
They're your family, kid. You did the right thing.
That's what I keep telling myself. There's a part of me that still thinks I did wrong.
I'm sure there's no bobbleheads or nothing down here. This is fairly new, so.
You're back. That was incredible. What did you find? Look, that was a private conversation. But you're doing us a huge favor here, so I guess I'll spill my guts to you too. Yes, I had second thoughts about leaving Atlantic City. I loved my job with the Munis, wading into the scummy pond water, taking the torch to endless nests of overgrown. It was the furthest thing from my past and current life. It had meaning. I wasn't slinging cocktails for killers or working all night just to keep my mom's insane project in business. I really felt like I was living, you know? Not shutting my eyes to the world outside, wishing it would all just go away. So you can imagine, I have a few regrets. I know. That's what I tell myself every day. Enough about me. What did you find in the warehouse back there? Really? Then we were right. I can hardly believe it.
I think I know the building you're talking about. We received reports of people slinking around that area, but it's so full of overgrown that I dismissed the idea out of hand. That was dumb of me. Let's head that way, see what's there. Maybe we can sneak inside.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got reports coming in of multiple people, like, might be a little real. I don't know.
There has to be something. Hey, what about these? We used to use pipes like these to pump the water out of buildings and go hunting for salvage. But couldn't we reverse the flow? And use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustments, we can blast enough water inside to take out any guards and create some kind of opening.
Now that you mention it, we did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
Yes, we're so close. I just know this will pay off.
It's a good plan, Vin. But this is the end of the line for me. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting a gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace we have in Atlantic City. Before I go, though, I want to make you an offer. I want you to come back to us when this is all through. Curing Abby takes precedence. I would never say otherwise. We'll take you back. I'll pull whatever strings are necessary. What do you think?
I knew this was coming. But I'm still not sure what to say. In my heart, I'm a Muni. But I left for a reason. My family needs me, desperately. If I'm not there for them, they'll probably devolve into raiders or ghouls or worse. And I'm only half joking. I need to think about it. I will take it seriously. I promise.
I know you will. I'm sorry to make you choose again, but I really do feel it would be right for you to return. Think it through. I'll be here for you either way. Good luck, Finn.
Okay, concentrate. Back to business. These pumps are finicky. We'll need to turn the valves in the right order to reverse the flow. The valves are marked with their numbers. I think the order should be 3, 2, 4, 1. Can you remember that? That's right. Let's have at it. Whoa, that did it. Let's get in there and clear out what's left.
Listen off the families! You killed the wrong man today! Thought I'd have more time.
We did it. The plan worked. Okay, now we just need to look around and see if there's a cure stashed here somewhere. Before we do, though, tell me something. Once we're all past this...
That's not creepy at all.
Do you think I should come back here? Leave the business? Try and return to my old life? Which is why I never considered it an option. I'm Mr. Dependable. And I take pride in that. I tend the bar, I keep the books, I look after my little sis. It's just... being here, doing what I love again. It's really made me reconsider, you know? What would you do in my position? That's a very blunt assessment, but I appreciate your honesty. Maybe I need to give my own happiness priority. You've given me some food for thought. Thank you.
All right.
I'll sort out my own feelings later. Now, it looks like there's another floor to this place. Let's get up there and take a look.
I think he's got cavities right up in that top right. He needs to brush his teeth a little better. Went back to it. It's a little creepy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There you go.
Well, who do we have here?
I don't know. Why are you looking at me? Look at her.
Hey, look. I just work here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me. Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Yes, well, yes. But it is much better than the cinder block shoes they offered to give me as a competing chemist. And I get all the blood I want in exchange, which is a lot. Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you. I remember that feeling, yeah. Appeal to my soft side, why don't you? Look, I would if I could, okay? But I can't cook an antidote for devil's blood. Not with what I got here. I only use synthetic materials. Hate to talk down my own product, but, yeah, it's almost like knockoff stuff. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a purer, organic compound. But times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it. But good luck with that. Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchita Lombardi drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your cure. Sorry, pal.
Wah, wah, wah.
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Wait... Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Senile? Oh, kid! Did you really fall for that act? That man's sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won! He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Vin. Yeah, I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
He... What? There's no way. Unless... I was pretty busy. And I'd been away from home, working for the Munis for a while. Did I just take it for granted? You're right. We need to head home and confront my father. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us, or dig up something that could lead to a cure. I know this was a lot to go through, but thank you again for doing this. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.
Alright, so we learned some new information about the family. See our rewards. Perfect. Sins of the Father. Alright, so I want to see something if I can do this. Now, if you read the second line, I can't really read it, but Todd Howard by Amanda or some, I don't know. But yeah, if you guys can ever get a chance, this is also by Ward. There's one, but it's very blurry. But Yeah, apparently this is something that was added into a while ago. And I heard somebody talk about it, and then it was pointed out to me. But yeah, it's just Todd Howard, and then some other stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there might be even a video out there. I don't know who did it, but... So, I don't know. I just wanted to point this out real quick. I saw this over here, and I was like, okay, well, perfect timing. Let's go back to the Rose Room.
I've lost count of how many cigs I've smoked waiting for you to arrive. Not a single one has calmed my nerves. I was hoping they would. I managed to get everyone in one room. It was a lot harder than it sounds. We need to confront my father. He can't hide anymore. Not when Abby's life is at stake. Good, because I'm not. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? This way.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. See, it was, oh, hello. So good to see you again. Sure. Lay it on me, sport. Evan? Oh, my wife is the most beautiful creature you could ever lay your eyes on. Isn't she? I still remember the day she and I met. She was some kind of performer, an acrobat, maybe. But I saw her on stage, and it was like the world stopped turning, and all the lights faded to gray. Nothing else mattered. I brought her flowers, I think. Her favorite ones. I can't remember what they was called. Roses! Yeah! Now that you mention it, I think that they were. How did you know that? Are you trying to charm my wife? Vincenzo has always been such an ambitious kid. A heart of gold, that one. When he grows up, I'm sure he'll be an excellent made man. He takes after his father completely, you know. Questions? I didn't realize we was... Well, I hope I was able to give you some good answers. Lost? Oh, no. How could I get lost in my own home? In Atlantic City? Off? How so? Dad? What kind of question is that? I can't say they would. Unless it's one of the many victims of my bingo skills. B-39! I'm an old man. I've been retired for quite some time now. Before then, I I seem to recall working in the garbage business. I made sure that the casino quarter was spotless, and the city kicked up some cats for me in return. Ah, Timmy, you're looking good today, same as ever. What can I do for you? Off? How so? How could I not be? Smell all that fresh air. Take in those beautiful ocean views. We're in the most beautiful place in the world right now. A tourist hotspot, and you think I'm unwell. You are a comic sport. Is that a rhetorical question? We're in America's playground, one of the most iconic cities in the nation, Atlantic City. Dad, what kind of question is that? I can't say they would. Unless it's one of the many victims of my bingo skills. B-39! Never mind what. Let me know when later comes. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
It's not even letting me skip.
Oh, hello. So good to see you again.
Am I missing something?
Sure. Lay it on me, sport. Abby? What? Something wrong with her? That little tyke always tends to get into trouble. But you know, kids, right? When you're still growing and there's all those hormones, it makes you a bit rebellious. I'm sure it's just a phase. Awareness of what exactly? Look, I don't know what she said to you, but I'm sorry if she's acting out. I'd ground her, but she's got a fiery spirit. She'd probably just disobey me anyway. Awareness of what exactly? Look, I don't know what she said to you, but I'm sorry if she's acting out. I'd ground her, but she's got a fiery spirit. She'd probably just disobey me anyway.
Yeah, you had to restart the game. Yeah, I got stuck on this same one last time too. Garbage. Last time though, it wouldn't let me talk to him at all, and I just ended up dashboarding and coming back the next day. Let's see if going outside, coming back in will reset his dialogue.
Mom, will you relax?
There we go.
This isn't helpful. He's sick. We don't even know if what Vin said is true.
Abigail, please. I've handled more than one bad performance in my day. I just didn't think it would be my husband I'm booing off the stage.
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you, but this devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What? What's going on? This is all very overwhelming.
Ven, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Rose Room. Our friend here can back me up.
Is this true? I wish I could say I can't believe it. But, God, Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia?
And this cursed nightclub? All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Ah, just another falsehood. No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo.
The only one making a fool out of you is yourself, Evelyn. All of you. So yeah. Yeah. I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dried prune asking what day of the week it is, huh? I had a target painted on my back by the damn mob. Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter is dying, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, peanut gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
Whoa.
Antonio, what is this beast doing in my home? Oh, disgusting.
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around 10 years ago. Devils, we called them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Then why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
So you killed it to make a profit.
Hey, Abby, look at this thing. What do you think it is, a bunny rabbit? It's as ugly as sin. Look, I needed an edge over Concerta. Quintino had yours truly to be next in line to be godfather, but that little viper wasn't having it. She tried to sabotage me at every turn. I needed to make more caps, prove that I was useful.
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Primadonna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small cut. But any dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of his blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No, what a tag-alongs. The damn mob's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
Damn it. If it weren't for the mob. Stay safe, all right, Abby?
I will. I got us into this mess. The last thing I want to do is to drag you further into it.
I hope you know what you're doing, Tony.
You, me, Atlantic City. Couldn't agree more. Abby and I will meet you in the city center. Try to get there in one piece. Concerta's goons take no prisoners. Give me and Abby some time to, catch up.
I feel powerless.
Where is everybody? Does no one want to drink in these godforsaken hills? To dance? At least, now we know who the real performer is in this family.
So it wasn't too bad. I just had to go outside, and I don't know why I keep trying to go for the map. I had to go outside and come back in, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. Really hoping you can go that way. I think I did that last time. Billy Belt Buckle. Yeah, buddy. Stop. Look like a Slocum Joe. Side for a minute. I gave him a chance. Everything's still dead.
So, if I help with this...
When you help, not if.
Right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! Oh, I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, a witness. Good. I mean, hello again.
So, you managed to get here in one piece. Took you long enough to get off that vertibird. Time is of the essence here.
Yes, of the essence, right. Of course, yep. You're Abby, right? You sure you want to get clean?
Focus here, Jeannie.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, Maran, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
No. This isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but, that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the Barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? It's hard to tell with these things.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before. Lived to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't vast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the Pine Barrens and kill an adult devil? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option, we've got to.
Yeah. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the Barrens. Not sure. Hey, Egghead, how do we draw an adult devil out?
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the Barrens.
I could probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now, thanks to you and Mom.
Hey, don't bring your mother into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... My word is final here. You are not coming. Wait for us here. We'll be back with the blood.
You'll never change, will you?
Go ahead, walk away. It's not like I'm trying to save your life or anything.
I've got nothing to say to you right now. I'm just disappointed.
Not gonna lie, I'm digging this building. Looks like a church. I want them. Alright, let's get back to the game. Yeah, it does seem like the AP isn't building as well. Let's see. Let's fix this problem right here. Hopefully. That's it. Just one guy, huh?
Oh, Maron, I know these pheromones are supposed to attract, but if I was a devil, I would personally be pretty repelled. I wish Buttercup would get rid of that stupid toy horse.
Ever since the Overgrown started showing up, I've been...
Could make a pine-bearing scented candle out of these pheromones.
Someone's there.
Hey, you just went.
He ended the line. Killed the wrong man today. It's your funeral. There's worse things than me out there. I got more blood. My family. I've still got fight left.
This is it. Hope my daughter's grateful we're about to whack a living legend for her. Watch your mouth. Just because I ain't going to her piano recital don't mean I wasn't making everything happen behind the scenes. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite kid, but I did. And it wasn't Vin. When Abby was real little, I took her under my wing. She was a total daddy's girl. Showered her with affection, gifts. I used to let her sit in on all of our meetings. I showed her the ropes. I hate to admit it, but she would have been a top-tier maid woman. But there's a reason they call the Cosa Nostra the family. It's 'cause it replaces your real one. And you've got to fuck over your real one to keep the family happy. What didn't change is the real question. Abby, she was, you know, getting older, becoming more of a teenager, and less of a little girl. She was growing into a formidable young woman, and that was the problem. It's not that it suddenly became an issue, it's that, well, when you're a kid, it don't mean nothing. It's all fun and games. But once you're an adult, you're locked into that life for, well, life. She was gonna end up just like me. Just, you know, with less respect. There ain't a law saying women can't be in the family, but there's always been opposition to letting them reach positions of power. Yeah, it's tradition. It's always been men who have done the killing, the stealing, the plotting. I was next in line to be godfather. Do you really think they would have accepted her as my heir with no issues? Just ask Conchetta. Why do you think she has a target on my ass? If she could have been Don, Quintino would have chosen her. She's his flesh and blood, after all. It was a choice she made, but it was definitely influenced by this. I wasn't about to set Abby up for disappointment. Training her all these years just to be rejected. I just distanced myself from her. Didn't let her sit in on my work no more. I never told her why. Over time, she just got the hint. And that's when she started acting out. She knew I was the big player moving Devil's Blood around AC. Don't know if she knew I discovered it, but, yeah, that don't really matter now, does it? There's tons of chems you can get hooked on in this shithole, but she got hooked on the one thing that she knew would get my attention. Trouble is, blood is highly addictive. She got in to win my love was some such bullshit, but there's no getting out with that poison. I never asked you to be. I just figured you wanted to know what's going on. Yeah, but you're right. We got a lot of issues to work through. Listen, the past is the... Did you hear that?
Follow Antonio. Well, you know. You gotta go to the... I guess I'll meet you there. We gonna go to the church or what? I think he's broke.
Maybe getting us a bigger cut.
Let's see what's falling apart today.
I don't think he's gonna move. Yeah. See if that hopefully refreshes it. Alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what we wanted. Now, I can mark it real quick. He ran up on me. Yeah. Wow. That's what I wanted. That's awesome. Now that's what I want to see running around Appalachia. Think of that running up on you at your camp. You can't actually kill it. He's still taking care of a few. I better go help him. Come on, he's over there. Why are you going? Oh my god, man. Alright, sit still. Sit still. Stay. Stay. He's actually over here, though. Yeah, right here. Here. Right here. Yes. You're standing on him. It's very rude. Well, he doesn't seem to be wanting to talk. I can give him a minute. It's been really buggy.
Oh, look at all that blood! Pure devil blood! Do you know how much this shit is worth? I'll tell you what, kid. Why don't you take a little more than you need? It'll take longer, sure, but Abby's waited this long already. I'm sure she could last a bit longer, and I can take the rest back to Jean and make an exclusive line of elite blood. We could make a killing off it. But there's... Well, you... You might be right there. Maybe I'm losing my grip on myself. I'm getting too old to chase these caps, kid. I don't know how much time I got left. The mob aside, I might as well spend the rest of it trying to make it right with my kids, right? Just take enough for Abby, all right? Just leave the sucker to his own devices.
Now, before I take the blood, one last look. So awesome. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
We should get back to Abby as soon as possible, and, thanks, kid, for showing me the way. It's the dawn of a new era, huh?
You're back. Well, and you have all your limbs. Exceeding expectations again, I see.
All right, Jeannie, we got the goods. Hey, where's Abby?
Yeah. About that.
I'm gonna ask nicely one more time. Where is my daughter?
She took off. It wasn't my fault. I swear, Antonio, she just left.
Why on earth would she do that? Her life's in jeopardy, for God's sake.
She said she needed to be alone. That this is a mistake.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did she say where she went?
Sorta. She said she went to the place where she met her real father.
Kids and their dramatics. We need to go find her then. Agreed. Let's go.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
That girl like crackhead. Dang. Calm down.
Abby! There you are!
God, I was hoping you wouldn't find me. Please, just leave me alone. It's best for everyone involved if you just leave me alone.
Abby! What the hell's gotten into you? We got the sample. You need to come back to the lab.
Why even bother with it? Is there even a point to this antidote?
What are you talking about?
Do you even remember what happened here, Dad? You wasted a guy on blood because he didn't pay up. What even sets me apart from him? Why does he get a bullet to the head and I get an antidote?
Abby, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna just let you die over something that happened 14 years ago. We can't just let her walk away.
A normal life, huh? Let me ask you something. What life do I have to return to? What point is there? My mother's too busy looking in a mirror to look at me. My brother can't be there for me for forever. He has his own life to live. My father kills people and ruins their lives for a living, and I've never even been good enough for that. So let me ask you again. What do I have to go back to? With a life like that, what'll even stop me from using again? Then all of this would be for nothing. Well, you have a point there. A very good point. It's just the first time I've ever seen him do anything for me. How do I know anything is gonna change? What proof is there? He did? He gave up Caps? I'm not sure if I believe that.
Look, quit making me out to be this horrible bad guy. I just didn't want to waste perfectly good money is all.
It's not about the blood or even the stupid devil. It's about the fact that you've always chosen Caps over me. Why did you walk away from me? What did I do wrong? Even if that's true, he should have stood up for me.
I wasn't there for you, and for that, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. But the truth is, you didn't do nothing wrong. And I never hated you. I knew you could never really be in the mob. They would never even let you file their papers, let alone call the shots. I didn't want to set you up for failure, you understand? But I didn't want to break your heart neither. So I just did nothing. But I should have done better. And for that, I'm sorry.
You admitted you were wrong. So maybe it's time I do the same. I never really thought you cared about me. I thought I was as disposable to you as every other addict you wasted. I don't think I deserve special treatment because I'm your daughter. But if I'm going to take this antidote and start a new life, I really want it to be a new life. A new start. No more killing. No more Kims. I want a proper family. I don't want to be on my own anymore.
No, Abby, you're right. I failed you. All these years, I put Caps and the high life ahead of my family, ahead of my own flesh and blood. I'm the one who owes you an apology. And yes, I am a coward for trying to walk away. I should have done better. But you know, sweetheart, there's still time. If you take the antidote, I can be the father you always wanted from here on out.
I want the antidote. I want to get better.
Let's head back to the labs, and you'll feel better soon.
Alright. Well, hopefully he sticks to that course of thinking,
makes
but
recovery seem all the more worth it.
good,
So,
good.
how do you do this whole father thing? It's easier to make Caps than raise a kid.
Well, at least yours is grown now. Ain't gotta worry much about that part. Alright.
Oh, you're back. Did you get the sample?
I did,
And,
crackhead.
will there be any leftovers?
Tell you, she's like crackhead. It's crazy. Whoa.
Just one moment. I need to engineer the antidote. Are you sure you want this, Abby? No more blood. Forever.
Put a sock in it, Gene.
She needs the antidote too. I don't know if I trust her.
This should be good. Ready, Abby?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I'm right here with you, kiddo. Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know. Not really. Wait. I feel... the craving is dying down. It's not as intense.
You should feel some immediate relief. But it'll take weeks for the symptoms to fade completely. It'll only get better from here on out. Not worse.
Thank you, Jean. I should be thanking you the most. Without you, I'd still be... I don't want to think about what might have happened to me. Well, I felt like I had to. It being a matter of life and death and all that.
You ready to go home now, kiddo?
Yeah, Dad. I'm ready. Could you meet us there? You've been with us the whole way, so it wouldn't feel right to part ways here. I'm sure Ven wants to thank you too. Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Alright. That was interesting, huh? So you said, I think they'll bring him to Appalachia when they drop the map expansion. Yeah, they might bring it to Appalachia. I would love to see that encrypted. Yeah, I definitely like Ingram's Mansion as the Rose Room. Much better. And a lot better than all the cultist crap. Actually gave people a reason to come up here. Other than in Nuclear Winter. This is a fun place to hide.
Well, no need to roll out the red carpet for us, bud. We're back. The devil coughed up his cure, and Abby is right as rain.
Thank God. Does he mean it, Abs?
Yeah, Vin. I'm back. Really back.
Thank goodness. We're all due for some relaxation now that this is through. Would you like a toast, Abigail?
Let's take it easy on the substances for a while.
Oh, you're right, of course. Goodness. I don't think we've spent this much time in the same room in ages. It's certainly a welcome change. Everyone, please shift to the left if you can. It's my good side.
Mom, all your sides are your good side.
You've grown charismatic with age, Abigail. If only I could say the same for your father.
Hey, not in front of the guest. Speaking of which, why don't you come join the festivities? So is this the part where we give you our gratitude and third-born child? Oof, don't propose that to Evelyn.
I know this has been a roller coaster. Having you looking in from the outside, it shed light on a lot of things. But I'm hopeful for the future.
I actually have something I want to talk to you all about. This has been on my mind for a while. Ever since we came to Appalachia, I've missed working with the Munis. I don't know if I've ever actually had the chance to express it before. But that work, it meant a lot to me. Helping people, making a difference that doesn't just get washed away by the next problem. I'm not ready to leave it behind. After this, I'm going back to Atlantic City. I hope you can understand.
Every bird flies the nest, son. If this is your time, then so be it.
Oh, Vincenzo. You really are all grown up. I only hope we've spent enough time together that you won't forget me.
I'm glad you're doing this, Ven. I'll miss you. Really miss you. But you deserve to do what makes you happy.
Whew, it feels really weird to talk about myself.
Oh, you'll get better with practice. I certainly did.
Yeah, maybe a little too good. Don't you think, honey?
You know you love it.
All right. Family meeting's over. As for you, our doors are open. Least we can do in return for your assistance with family matters. Maybe one of these days, we'll even have a happy hour worth inviting you to.
Almost put us over in the Caps. Sins of the Father completed.
How does
Jersey Devil plushie.
I'm better now.
Alright, that was interesting. I liked the story. I really did. You know, it was good to get to do it the second time. Okay. Man, these NPCs be acting strange. You're walking backwards up the stairs. keep calling. She's acting suspicious.
Never thought we'd be together again like this. Oh, are you looking at me?
Oh, so nice to see a different face.
Alright, let's go back to the camp. So hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, seems like a few of you guys have already got the jump on it. Anybody else that's got to sit here and watch it, you know, hopefully you get a chance to go through the story and check it out yourself. It's really good. I tried to go through most of the dialogue I could. I didn't want to spend too much time, but we got the whole set of armor. Got the deep pocketed armor limbs. The Jersey Devil. Not too bad. But I think this is where I'm going to wrap this up. And I will see you guys. Well,
Hey, you.
I probably won't be on
Divided by
tomorrow
more day of it,
morning. My kids are off for spring break. So I think I'm going to be doing it at night. So probably catch me tomorrow night. But until then, like always, Vault Dwellers, be safe. Thank you guys for stopping by. And like always, we'll see you later. Take it easy.